Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of West Derby Warriors. Wasting no time today, not because I started the game without reminding you to record, definitely not that, but we'll just have a quick rundown. So we're still in ninth. I'll show you what happened since last time. We played mostly friendlies since the last game, last game being the prep switch, 5-1 batter, and we lost then to Bury 2-1 thanks to a 91st penalty. We got a goal back in the 95th minute, but it wasn't enough to get back into the game. Then two friendlies which we drew, 1-1 against Flint, won 2-0 against Cheadle Heath Nomads, a 3-0 win thanks to a Nightingale hat-trick, which perhaps the best name in football, thanks to JDFM for that Sinbad Nightingale getting a hat-trick, and then a 1-1 friendly draw. Taking on Holker Old Boys, we've already started the game, we're only 2 minutes in though. This is the squad we're going with: Tarrant, Shearer, Mora, Dodd, Raymondi, Spencer, Burl, Batty, Holton, Haplin and Wrestle in goal. We've already kicked off for 2 minutes into the game, and we're playing on the curling pitch in Holker, which is just what you love to see, isn't it? Holker are a team we're expected to beat. You can see they're roughly around the same point in the table as us. Having played one game less, obviously the game's fixturing is an issue lower down in the divisions. You can see for some reason we're still being told to play in our away kit. I'm not quite sure why. I've changed the 3D assets. Hopefully we'll get it fixed for the next episode. So we're half an hour in, still 0-0. We have had the better chances, not really dominating possession. Hopefully we can push on and get a goal as Dodd wins it back. It's cleared forward to Room. Room through on goal. Wrestle is just not going to paint himself in glory with that great goalkeeping. Ollie Room then making it 1-0 on this long pitch. Played forward to Room. He takes one touch and slots it past Wrestle, who does pretty awfully in goal, to be quite honest. As we approach half-time then, trailing, got a chance to get a goal back as Raymondi takes this free kick. This pitch is disgraceful. In it goes, it's off the bar, it's cleared. And we've gotten close, it was offside anyway. But I think that'll probably be half-time. As we get into half-time then, I'm going to say, show me something else, because that was not good enough. As we look to get a goal back quickly, hopefully. So, just before the hour mark, making two changes. Nightingale and Kral are coming on for Dodd and Ollie Shearer, because I think they've been in better form into this game. I don't really want to lose this as they've got a corner. In it goes, it's cleared, but it's a penalty. Holton, Mitchell has pushed him to the ground. It'll probably be 2-0. It's a Harvey against Wrestle. Second penalty where Wrestle hasn't even dived in the season so far, which isn't great. It's not perfect. It's a pretty weak dive, really, isn't it? So just over 20 minutes to go, and I think I'm going to take off and make one or two changes. I'm going to take off Mora because he's not having a great game. I haven't really got anyone to play in that position, so I'm going to put Charlie Gunnell there because see if he can. He's got quite a bit of pace about him. Hopefully he can make an impact. As there's 15 minutes to go, then we've made all our substitutions. 10 minutes ago, nothing happened. XG is going to really go against us. So you can see we've been the better side for the majority of this game. And I'm shocked how we've not got a goal. As the clock ticks away, it looks like we are going to slip to a defeat here against Holker Old Boys. And it's full time then. 2-0 to Holker Old Boys. I don't really know where that went wrong. 55% possession, 1.2 XG nearly. More shots, more on target, double on target compared to them. And the better team up until that penalty. That penalty has skewed XG in their favour, but we were the better side. All in, you've got to take your chances at this division. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased because that's the truth. And you've got to take your chances in this division, otherwise you will be punished. So that loss does drop us down to 11th position in the league, which isn't great, and we've got a big game coming up against Lower Breck, who are 6th at the moment. They're having a good season so far. So then our second game of the day, as you can see, just simming towards it now, we are taking on Lower Breck, the other amateur team in the division. Here's a home game in front of our fans, and we've also got the draw for the Build Base FA Vase first qualifying round. Let's see who we get. I'll just draw because there's a lot of teams. We get where are we? We're going to be right at the bottom, aren't we? There we are. We get Bilston. So Bilston are in the English West Midlands League Premier Division. I'll be honest, I don't know if that's above or below us. They're semi-professional, so I'm going to guess that's above us. but it may well be a team on a similar division. They are in the 8th tier, so 2 tiers above us. As we're going to get into the Lowbreck team, I'll bring you the squad in just a second. So this is the squad we're going to take on Lowbreck with. We are at home once more. A few changes. Obviously, we've got 2 players on international duty, Mitchell Holton and Jimmy Tarrant, in the Samurais national team. They'll be back after this game, but not present for this one. So this is the squad we're going with. We've got Zold in goal, Peter Zold, aka Greeno, Haplin, Bullock, Pino, and Burl in. In fact, we're going to put Steve Hood on the right back instead because he's been a better performer in that position so far. Spencer, Raimondi, Charles, Mora in midfield, Miju, and Gunnell up front. We haven't got our star striking partnership really. I think actually I'm gonna go for Nightingale, see if he can do anything. I've simplified the tactic a little bit just to see if that gives us a better chance. Hopefully it will, but we shall see. And I've just changed my mind. Wrestle's going to stay in goal because I'm a bit worried not to change keeper. So annoyingly, we're playing in our away kit despite the fact that we're at home. We're having a bit of issues with the kits. I'll try to get that fixed as soon as possible. I don't quite know why it's doing that. I'll be honest, I don't know whether there's an issue with the kit sign. We are back on a normal pitch size after that difficult game against Holker Old Boys with that ridiculous pitch. Charles plays it forward. Nightingale could latch onto this. Mullet gets it. What a name that is, Mullet. Raimondi, Charles, Pino and Bullock play it between them. Charles plays it forward looking for Miju. The poacher is through on goal and gets his first goal for the club. A brilliant move. 3 minutes in. Charles with a decisive ball through. Miju scores on his debut. 1-0 the Hunters. What a finish this was. Pino, Bullock and Charles play a lovely little triangle. One look up, over the top. Defender misses it. Miju, the poacher, through on goal, pokes it past Mullet in the Lowbreck goal. And you can see the West Derby fans socially distancing despite the fact they don't need to. Ross Mullet, what a name. Ross Mullet. What an absolute don. Just over half an hour then gone in the game, or just under my mistake. We've got another highlight here with Lowbreck. Foy to throw it to Jones. Jones looks to put a ball in, but it's brilliantly kept away from him by, I think it was Spencer. Or was it? It was indeed. And here's Raymond. Played forward, cut out by Hood, out to Foy. Hamid. Ball forward. Jay Colback is through and Wrestle. It's offside. But once again, Wrestle is beaten a little bit too easily for my liking. His positioning isn't perfect, as it is quite clearly stood in offside position. And to be fair, taken first time might have caught him off guard. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Raymond to swing this free kick in. Cleared away. Spencer can launch a counter-attack as we've got pretty much matching amount of players throwing forward, but they've got players back now. Lee Spencer might have to go all the way. He does. It's just into the side netting. Very close from the Welshman. Half time then, 1-0 is the score. That early goal from Miju is the only thing that separates the two sides. A pretty even game so far. You can see we're just edging it in terms of XG, but I'm going to say don't get complacent and send them back out because I think they need that focus. Goal kick from Wrestle goes long. Foy picks up the loose ball. Clark back to Foy forward, cut out by Raimondi. His Spencer doesn't even realise the ball's gone over him. Pino heads it forward again. It's back to Foy. A bit of tennis between the two defences here. And Colbeck is through. Some awful defending there. It's disallowed. He's offside again, apparently. Were they trying to play the offside trap? I don't think they were. Pino out of position. And actually, do you know what? It was an awful mistake there by Raimondi and Pino to allow him get through. But it did look like Bullock played that offside, sprung the trap there. As we've got half an hour to go, so we're going to make a change on the hour mark. We're going to take off Raimondi because I can't afford him getting sent off. And I want to take off Mora, but we haven't really got anyone to play that position. We're going to take off Nightingale too because he's having a bit of a bad game. Gonald's going to come on for Nightingale with 50 minutes to go, and then we'll probably make another change in a little while as well. Maybe bringing off Pino or even the wingers, perhaps giving them a rest as we've got 5 minutes to go. Hopefully we can seal the game here if Haplin can make something of this throw. Liam Haplin, the Irishman, cleared. Charles, the assister for the first goal, plays a ball forward to Miju, the goal scorer. Can he repair? What a finish. It's offside though. There's no VAR at this level either. Was this actually offside? It's a good ball from Charles. And you can see there, quite clearly offside. But it wastes time on the clock, and that's all that matters really. As this will be a well-fought win against a team quite a bit above us in the league. And there we go then, full time. The clock did tick away. 4 minutes of added time disappeared. 1-0 the final score. So hard-fought win nevertheless. You can see there quite a good performance from our defensive line and the wingers. Jack Charles having a good game too. Miju, the goal scorer, getting his first goal for the club. I'm going to say well done, boys. It's a good win. And that is it. That's the last game of this episode. Let's see where that leaves us in the table and who we'll face in the next episode. So in terms of the league table, you can see that does leave us in 11th. 3 wins, 3 losses. 10 goals scored through 6 against. It's, you know, it's not awful. It's not the best start of the season, but I'm sure we can definitely build upon it. If we have a look at our schedule then, I will come back for this AFC Liverpool and we'll play the Clayton Moore game as well. Obviously our first derby from AFC Liverpool, a team that I'm relatively familiar with. The Little Reds, the semi-professional team in Liverpool, set up by the Liverpool Sports Group. So we'll take on those 2 games in a few games' time. And I'll let you know how we get on in these 2 games too. But other than that then, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, click that notification. I'll see you know when new videos go live every day at 12 PM. Don't forget to check links in the description. And other than that then, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.